exactly. So, top commenter here. Imagine paying $120 per ticket to listen to satanic Scooby-Doo chase music, and they kick you out for checking the time on your phone. Hello.
Right, so I got the last precursor. I got the precursor orbs.
Well done.
In Rock Village. So we just need 2 more locations before we move on to the final sort of hub area.
Yep, sound. Brilliant. So apologies to you and to others for no stream last Tuesday. It was.
I did Jackbox stream.
Oh, sorry for me not being on stream. Apologies.
Which you can't watch now because there's jokes that we can never broadcast again.
I'm sure it was fun while it lasted. It was Claire's 25th, and her mum bought her a present, which was
200 precursor orbs.
Good lord! Strap yourselves in, everyone. This is going to take a while. So,
hey Tom.
Hey Tom.
You signed up for you signed up for Liverpool regionals, Tom? Because I just signed up the other day. That was probably a mistake given my win-loss record online.
Well, I was going to say it can't get worse, but hey Reese.
But as Reese has pointed out, who's coaching me, it's not as if it's the same as doing a tournament because I don't have an open team sheet.
Meaning?
Well, in tournaments, the players have to show each other all 6 of their Pokemon, what moves they have and what their Terra type is.
Right. Obviously, so you know all of the information ahead of time.
Yeah.
And that's not the case in the one that you're going to now.
No, it's just not the one in online matches. They'll only tell you the Pokemon.
Okay.
They won't tell you what level they are.
What items, what Terra type.
Yeah. Which means they can catch and what moves they have, which can catch you by surprise. I've wasted so much time. I'm going to wait till that comes back.
That makes it somewhat interesting, though. Cause I suppose you've got to have quite a versatile team. You can't meta game, I suppose. Well, no, I mean, I suppose either way, you will have a locked-in team at the beginning. The spectating. I'm not financially liquid enough to drop 60 quid on regionals. I will be spectating there, so I'll be there to cheer the boys on. I will also be there spectating Cal once I've finished in karate, so depending on my state, I might be covered in bruises or...
Well, it depends. If I make it to day 2, then which is very unlikely.
Never know.
I mean, my team at the minute... My team's obviously going to change before we get there, because Regulation F will have started then.
Meaning?
Well, it's the regulation that will see the DLC Pokemon come into the mix.
Wasn't that a Dragon Ball Z movie?
No, Resurrection F. But, yes, because we're in Regulation E at the minute.
Yeah.
So...
okay.
So the Pokemon... There might be a few others coming in besides the ones that are coming in the DLC. Because they sometimes open up Pokemon Home and just don't have Pokedex entries for the specific Pokemon. But the ones they're saying at the minute are the ones to watch out for from Regulation F. The ones that are coming in the new DLC are Incineroar, which is awesome because it's one of my favourite Pokemon.
Yeah.
AKA the cat from Smash Brothers.
Yes, I know him, the wrestler. Big Dragon.
No longer Big Dragon there.
Hey, Elliot.
What's up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling okay.
I think he's caught my thing.
Chlamydia.
Cons will do that to you, man.
Oh, wait, what?
How about we take it easy on those hot
Cons?
guys?
Yeah, me and Elliot went to MCM.
Oh, when was that?
Last Friday. Remember, you couldn't make it.
Yes, yeah, I remember I couldn't make it, but... Oh, so it was this weekend just gone?
Yeah.
Right, how was it?
It was alright, actually. We quite enjoyed ourselves.
How big was it compared to...
Quite big.
We've got the sickness. Elliot is getting down avec le sickness.
We had to go Guitar Hero 3.
Oh, Guitar Hero 3, love that.
Yeah.
They have one of those in the arcade in New Brighton, I think, still. Well, Unprotected Gay Sex, you two had at Birmingham.
But the song that Elliot insisted we did, which we definitely did do, was stricken by Disturbed.
Naturally. Ooh,
So that's what made me think of that one. But oh fuck!
Your immune system has been disturbed, Elliot.
My least favourite. But yeah, there's the cover. So Incineroar's one to watch out for.
Yep.
Wimmy Scott, which is a really good support Pokemon.
Ridley Scott? Did they make him into a Pokemon? That's crazy.
Yeah, Wimmy Scott, very good support Pokemon. And faster than Tornadus usually.
Tom said that
Smeargle, that's one to watch.
Tom said that Incineroar is one of the most common Pokemon you see at video game tournaments.
Yeah, it hasn't been in competitive for a while since the swap to Scarlet and Violet, so everyone's really excited to get it back.
It started lagging then, that was crazy.
Little guy on the top.
Oh, there you go, get nice. And him, little fella in his undies.
That's your solution to everything.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I guess the creators of Pokemon were just so impressed by his video game and they decided to make him into one.
Oh, Metagross, that's another one to look out for.
I wasn't broken with my bull Rampardos. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Which one's Rampardos?
I shall find out.
Because I've not been seeing that one online.
I'm imagining that he has a slight incline.
Did I get that?
Oh, he's this guy with the dino with the.
Oh, that one, yeah.
He's fun. It's terrible this time.
But the thing for me is, my Zapdos is not high in the meta.
Yeah.
But I really like him, so I put him in my party.
Yeah, why not? Everyone's allowed to.
Well, yeah, because recently the Latin American International Championships, which the seniors champ final.
Yeah.
The winner won it with a Regieleki.
Really?
That could tear into ice, and it was pretty much Pokemon that won it. But the big talk this week was Arcanine, Hisuian Arcanine won another championship, a regional.
Is that Dark type?
No, it's Rock, Fire, and Rock.
Oh, that's cool.
But it won another regional, and people are saying Incineroar is going to completely overtake it. And I think the Rock typing, Arcanine has a place there. But the Pokemon I'm really enjoying at the minute, is winning me a few online matches, is Heatran. I got a Heatran with a Grass as a Terra type.
I'm guessing it's Fire type.
Fire and Steel.
Oh, I know this guy, he's cool.
Yeah, but I give him Grass as a Terra type.
That's an interesting one.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Doesn't that then make him weak to Fire?
I would assume... Wait, does that just become their entire type then?
Yes, their entire type. When they go Terra, that's the entire type.
So what, why...
So it would be a Grass-type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Protects it from,
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Calvin talking about that. I'm guessing that's going to be Game Awards.
Well, we are watching it this weekend.
He seems to have replaced that with Pokemon Talk. Is it this weekend, is it?
Yeah, well, Thursday, actually.
Damn.
I'm sending out the invites to the podcast recording after this stream.
Fabulous.
Bollocks!
Say goodnight, Jack.
Good night. Yeah, Tom likes it.
But the, for fuck's sake. Problem solved, let's go. But the, so the game in question I'm really enjoying at the minute. But yeah, that's something but as I say, what's great about that is though the Flash Fire ability means it's now a Grass type that can't take any Fire type moves.
Oh.
So now you got the perfect defense against something like Urshifu or Water Ogerpon.
Is that something that counts as your team?
That's something that does quite well against my team. But it also has a really good use of moves like Earth Power, and Flash Cannon takes care of Fairy-type Pokemon like Fluttermane.
Yeah. It's a fun little mechanic, I like this.
But,
Ice for conquests.
It's like me with my Jolteon. I made Jolteon a ground type for comedy reasons. But the, yeah, so I do, because I've watched Nate the Hate's predictions on the Game Awards, I do know, I sort of know one thing that's showing up.
Go on.
Well, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give away spoilers, but put it this way, the company in question has mentioned that they're going to be at the Game Awards. I don't know what the game is, I just know this company is going to reveal a game there.
Okay.
Well, we do know Sega have been sending out loads of letters in a package to influencers saying, tune in, we've got something amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't step into the light, Jack. Don't step into the light.
Sorry, Tom, your last comment didn't load properly. Something about Fluttermane? By the way, Civ has introduced I think it's like a monthly challenge at the moment.
True comedy, make Diglett a flying type. Fly, Diglett, fly!
Use aerial ace. Wait, how are you meant to do that?
Well, you can't do that, but you can teach a Terror Blast, which would give it a flying type move.
Oh, I see. Like just a random one.
Yeah, Terror Blast.
Flutterman eats Flash Cannon easy, I'd assume.
Oh yeah, it goes down hard.
Goes down in an earlier round.
If you say Sugar, we're going down swigging.
Yes.
I actually heard their cover this week of We Didn't Start the Fire.
I did not know that existed.
Neither did I.
Nor did I
recently.
need to.
Hey, I had to hear Nickelback do funk music. I think I've suffered enough here.
Here's a hot take, but it shouldn't be a hot take. Nickelback aren't overrated. They have good songs. Fight me.
They've got like one good song.
I like Rockstar.
No, that song's terrible.
Sue me. No, it's not. It's mid.
Sorry, no, I hate that song.
Damage calculation says it lives.
I have got a couple of one-hit KOs off it. I don't know. Oh, power chords.
That's the only one I have to hand. And thank you, Elliot. The one good song, it was the credit song for Spider-Man. Which one? Spider-Man 1. You know who society has progressed past a need for? I don't know if they're still going. Godsmack. Do you remember Godsmack?
Yeah. Ah!
Stand alone! Hero, Feed the Machine, and This Is War are awesome, says Elliot.
So the song, the only song I can tell off the top of my head I like.
Oh yeah, Hero's good.
Is A Million Miles an Hour.
I don't think I know that one.
It's on their worst album. That's saying a lot.
I've never listened to like an album by them.
Well, yeah, on no set location, they decided to do some funk songs.
Interesting. Why would they do that? Oh shit.
Oh, fuck's sake, the enemies in this area are right back.
What typically helps is not running directly into them.
Look,
I find.
Let's not get bogged down.
Yes, Reese, the Scorpion King is a masterpiece.
Fuck you, I love that movie.
I know you do.
Again, one of my favourite action lines, I've come for the woman and your head.
It's been ages since I've seen that film. I do remember very clearly that the villain can deflect arrows with his sword though, that was cool.
Yeah, except in the final sequence where suddenly that goes to shit.
It was a fluke that one time. Yeah, what the actor didn't portray was the character's surprise. You might want to slide and jump, it might give you some extra range.
Look, it's not possible, there's not enough space to slide there.
Oh. Good job. Nice.
2 for 1 sale.
2 for the price of 1.
Please don't run out.
Claire and I watched Silence of the Lambs again last night.
Film that robbed Beauty and the Beast of the Oscar.
Rightly said. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen Beauty and the Beast. But Silence of the Lambs is a great film. Oh, got a little bit trigger happy there, Cal.
That I did, sir, that I did.
Okay. I didn't realise, no I did realise, but I'd completely forgotten it. There was actually, you know the film Red Dragon, which is a prequel to...
Yeah, it's a remake of
Manhunt.
Manhunt.
1986.
Which stars Brian Cox as Hannibal Lecter.
I really want to see it actually. I just didn't know that it... Yeah, I didn't know it existed.
And for some reason Gil Grissom from CSI as the Edward Norton part.
Interesting. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And also...
okay, there's got to be a trick to this.
It's a series like with a weird number of actor substitutions, isn't it? Because, I mean, in Hannibal, it's not Jodie Foster, it's Julianne Moore.
Yeah. But is she playing the same character?
Yeah.
It's Clarice is the character inside.
Clarice.
It's apparently quite accurate to the book as well.
Okay.
Some weird minor adjustments.
Hasn't aged well as far as gender depictions go, but what from the 90s has?
Yeah, 90s progressiveness has not aged as well as they thought it was going to.
No. I remember
I'm waiting to find out what's considered progressive now that we're not going to consider progressive in like 20 years' time.
I'm not being, I was watching Doctor Who with Claire yesterday, and it's taken an interesting view towards gender and race.
I'm looking forward to what the new Doctor's going to be like, though.
So am I. I should say, by the way, I am very much enjoying the new Doctor Who. It is very choice in its depictions, though. I think it's fun. I'd be interested to hear your reaction and thoughts, actually.
My personal thoughts... I like the first episode with David Tennant back.
Yes. Yeah, what did you think of the whole non-binary thing? Did you watched it? Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bothered either way, really, to be honest.
Yeah, it didn't make much difference to me.
Nice it was there.
Yeah, it made me go, oh, okay, and then carried on with it.
Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah, last episode was...
Fuck!
The second episode was really good. Also, they've announced a new, another Doctor Who secret lair for magic, including the 14th Doctor, which is just fucking David Tennant again.
They change his typing for this one?
No, well, they give him a different effect. So he says...
So he's still blue-red?
No, I think he's 3 colours. I think it might be banned. I can't remember. I'll have a look.
Did not like I saw a few of the commander decks at MCM.
Yeah.
Do not like shit.
You don't like shit.
Something really teary at the funeral, like, oh, I gotta get changed back now.
That was my favourite one. I did not like the artwork on a Jodie Whittaker Doctor.
No, it doesn't look very good with her looking through like a it's not a spyglass. What's it called? You know what I'm on about. Yeah, it doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
I love Peter Capaldi's one where he's on top of the tank with an electric guitar. That's beautiful. Speaking of magic, I did a silly at locals and caused a draw. How did you do this, Tom? Did you have an unintentional endless effect? I had that happen in a game of Pioneer recently. The game just had to end because my opponent did something that they couldn't stop, and neither could I, so the game ended. I love magic sometimes. Explain what was the board state, Tom? Yes, he does something to the effect of, this is the 14th Doctor, when you cast him, David Tennant is the 14th Doctor, only for 3 episodes before he's replaced by Nkuti Gatwa. Just, yeah. I mean, to be honest, they've fucked the whole regeneration, but it means nothing anymore.
Again, it's like 2013. It's saying 2013. What do you reckon it's going to be like in the future? Well, Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be one of the best-selling, most played games online.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 will be incredibly popular. You'll be playing Mario Kart 8, and David Tennant will be the Doctor.
Yeah.
But wait, so nothing's going to change in the next 20. Right, it's going to be a clue to this because they're running out of charge before I can get to them.
You don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's a puzzle. I'm not good at puzzles. We've established this.
I think you just need to run around them quickly enough. You need to figure out the most optimal route. Yeah, so when you cast him, reveal the top 14 cards of your deck. He enters as a copy of any Time Lord card, any Doctor cards that you reveal. I think.
Right.
I'll double check that.
There we go. How many more everything do I need to get?
Unfortunately, it's on IGN, so...
110, so I need 90 more precursor orbs.
Right, the 14th Doctor. Okay, oh, interesting. Right, he is...
He put a star on extinction on a dinos for comedy purposes, but also a game.
Beautiful. Oh, I see. Right, so everyone just died at the same time.
Yes.
The damage was really done in Jodie Whittaker's arc with the Timeless Child timeline where they made the Doctor not a Time Lord, but an extra-dimensional...
That's getting retconned.
Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface.
Again, that's getting retconned, I guarantee it. There's no way they're going to let that stay.
I'm in the process of watching Capaldi at the moment. and I've never seen any of. I've seen like 2 episodes of Jodie Whittaker's, but not. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, I don't know how much of that they'll keep. In my mind, they broke it with Matt Smith transferring his regeneration energy after he was shot. Or was it?
I said, "Oh no, sorry, I didn't realise you missed the combo."
It was. I played Polyraptor while marauding. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, you are evil.
It was the one story arc that every fan hates it universally. I actually assessed someone who's a massive Doctor Who fan recently, and I talked to them about the fact that I was watching Capaldi, and they warned me again as you get to Jodie Whittaker, be prepared for some things that many fans do not like. So that was interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get there.
My favourite.
Yeah, so maybe it was David Tennant, because I thought David Tennant was shot by a Dalek at one point, but it was like a glancing shot, so he didn't.
Yeah, that one, then he transformed all the regenerating quality into his hand.
Yeah. No, that was at the big. That was his first episode with the. I can't remember what they're called.
No,
the Sycorax. I can't remember. There was that, which I thought used up a regeneration.
Fuck!
Then they added in the War Doctor. Then
they did that whole shit at the end of Matt Smith's era that sort of said he gets a bunch more regeneration cycles.
Yeah, because Capaldi was. Yeah, Capaldi's the 13th, then, isn't he? Or is he
yeah,
the 12th?
I can't get up there. I have no idea how to get there.
No, Matt's. It just basically the presence of the War Doctor meant that all of the doctors shunted forward.
How do I get up here?
And then there's the Renegade Doctor. I don't know anything about them. I haven't met them yet.
Oh, yeah, just go to the massive fuck you to the Not My Doctor crowd.
Yeah. So the 14th Doctor, right? When you cast this, so he is green. It's a hybrid green-red, white-blue. When you cast a spell, reveal the top 14 cards of your library, put all Doctor cards revealed this way into your graveyard, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may have the 14th Doctor enter as a copy of a Doctor in your graveyard that was put there from your library this turn. If you do, it gains haste until the end of turn.
Oh, bugger me! How do I get up there?
Don't know.
It's saying still haven't got past the end of the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Matt Smith. I watched only a few choice episodes.
I think his era is going to go down as a rather underrated one.
Oh! Damn.
You know, like how Sylvester McCoy wasn't as loved in his time, but now everyone admits he was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, both the War Doctor and David Tennant's regeneration into his hand both counted as full regeneration. Oh, so it was his hand. Sorry, that was my bad. Since Time Lords can only regenerate 13 times, it meant that Matt Smith was the final regeneration. 14 seems cool, but I'm holding some Doctor Who cards. Yeah, it's interesting actually, isn't it? Oh, well done.
Finally, I remembered I could do that.
So unless the Time Lords gave him a new regeneration cycle, he would have died as Matt Smith permanently. Right, yeah, so that was the retcon at the end of... Yeah, because... Yeah.
Look,
I can't remember.
Look, you're not... Look, your brain... You're going to go cross-eyed in a minute, stop.
Yeah.
Lost Precursor. I'm still missing a bunch in the Lost Precursor. I'm missing...
It is interesting speaking to Magic fans who I think were intended to like drum up a lot of hype around.
So I'm missing 5 power cells, 4 of the Scout Flies,
yeah,
and 90 Precursor orbs.
Yes.
Back down we go.
Indeed. Yeah, I've had the same reaction from a lot of Magic people, to be honest, Tom. Is that, I mean, they're hugely complex decks, like even just playing them as like an experienced player, it's a pain in the ass to keep track of everything. And the Timeless Child arc said the Doctor has unlimited regeneration, so was never in any real danger of dying permanently.
Look, pick a retcon and stick with it, guys.
That defeats the point of retcons. You can have anything that you want.
Well, that's obviously a whole bunch of them, but how am I supposed to get the, There's no blue eco around here.
Look right. Oh. There's one.
Can I have that, please? Thank you. There we go.
Well done. So it's just retcon fights between writers. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the benefit of any new Doctor Who writer, is they can choose what bits they want to keep.
Well, like it's about every the actor gets sort of a chance to give the Doctor their own little quotes. So, like, you got the catchphrase of David Tennant's Doctor is Allons-y.
Yeah.
Whereas with Geronimo Matt Smith, fuck.
And then Malcolm Tucker's is cunt! Oh, sorry, I mean 12th Doctor. So the sequel trilogying Doctor Who.
I do like watching Peter Capaldi in The Thick of It.
Yes, it's so fun seeing that. I think he was such a good choice. Sorry.
I don't know if they were going. His sentence is called fuckety bye.
Yeah, they're massively complicated, so the turns take forever. So many of the cards are strong as fuck, and they just feel really out of place. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, they got to balance in, because it's being held. The regional's being held at the ACC arena, so they got to balance there's enough space for the trading card game players, the VGC players, and the Pokemon Go players.
Sorry, Reese. Really, do people not consider some of her stuff canon? Sorry, Cal, completely.
So I was saying, so that's. I mean, I know some people complain about Pokemon Go at the minute.
What?
They've apparently added a bunch of stuff, like microtransaction stuff, to distract from the raid battles.
Distract from them?
Despite the fact that's one of the biggest parts of the game.
Yeah, people like the raid battles, I thought.
They also like the rave battles.
Very different thing. Yeah, you need consumable items called ecstasy pills. I mean, hence the microtransactions. What they mean is microgram transactions. Fly time. A lot of fans just say to skip her run and you don't miss out on much, since it didn't add much to the overall Doctor Who lore apart from
bollocks ass tit wank!
Timeless child retcon.
The camera angles here. I will say, I like this game.
Yeah.
This is something I don't. The camera has failed me on it. It's not every location. This is one of the locations where the camera is not ideal.
Yeah.
It's adjustable, but it does have a few blind spots. That's.
Stick with Red Dwarf.
But can't punch death. If he comes near me, I'm going to twat him.
I'm going to see how far I can get into January to go before I go up.
Yeah, we got.
If I give up.
Of course, there's Anime Amigos and the Christmas party next Friday.
Indeed. Double whammy. My face went bollocks arse tit wank. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Claire's been smashing out your Persona Tactica, is it?
Yeah, she just sent it to me, yeah.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to add it to Reese Elliott's one when he's done his one, but he's a lot further behind than I was when we last talked.
She said it took her a while.
Yeah, I tried to not make it a long one because I thought there's not as much to talk about with this one because it's
What did you think of it?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Not better than Strikers though.
Not better than Strikers.
No, Strikers I think. For one thing, Strikers much better side content. But I sort of knew that was going to happen, so I'm now going to get the things back in better positions.
Get the discs back in another location. I've started planning this year's Kingsman's Challenge. This one's going to have a bit of a twist to it. What a twist!
Let's go. He doesn't even says hi. He sounds like the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kaiba. Yeah, of the Persona 5 games, this is definitely the weakest. What makes you say that? Is it like less substance to it?
There's definitely less substance to it. Like, you remember how in Strikers there was all those side quests? And like, there's all that side content is very minimal this time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a practice at this so I get the scout fly, so I haven't got... That's one less thing to worry about.
I watched a really interesting video the other day. It was about... I've got so many sick-sounding plans. My boys don't do shit for Christmas. I'm also not making you more jealous, Tom. I'm doing Gruelmas with another group of friends with Jan and all that. I think I told you, unfortunately, Cal, Geek Street Wirral's closed. But the plan was for us to build commander decks out of... Nice practice run, Cal. The plan was for us to make commander decks from all of the Jank cards that were in Geek Street Wirral. So we're going to be doing at least a draft. We're going to be playing some very casual commander games.
I know there's a Geek Retreat.
I believe there's a quiz set as well.
I know there's a Geek Retreat in Wakefield now, because they're holding a Pokemon BGC there.
Well, I was going to start on my Dragon Gaiden review this week, but then this cold happened, so I'm going to hold off until I'm a bit better. So I'm really focusing on Persona 5 Tactical and Dragon Quest.
Yeah, because those are both turn-based. Well, I'm not.
I'm about 34 hours into Baldur's Gate 3, by the way.
How am I supposed to get the bloody blue eco over there? There's not enough time at all.
That's right. I watched a really interesting video on what was it? Why JRPGs always have you fight God at the end. It was a really very interesting one, actually. They were looking at like ancient Japanese history and like and its separation from China, or like, you know, its kind of rule under China, and how it established itself as its own country, nation ultimately. Then the impact of America, the rest of the world. It was really fascinating. I decided to restart Baldur's Gate as a warlock. Were you not enjoying playing? What were you playing?
Well, I've been playing a bit of Street Fighter 6 as well.
Yeah,
I've now gone gold with rank with two characters.
Rashid and Cammy.
Yep.
Very nice. Did you get any of the new costumes?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Have you seen Jury's?
Yes, I have.
It's great, isn't it? It's so good.
It's my only costume for her now. I've also got the costume. I think I like E Honda's one.
I can't remember what his is.
Sort of Hawaiian shirt.
That's fun. I liked.
Luke
I really
is the best one of his ones.
Ken's got a really cool one.
Yeah.
Oh. I was a fighter at first.
Now I'm a lover.
But I just wanted to do more spell slinging. I figured out how to change. I paid Withers, the lich dude, to sort my class in the end, but I realised I'd just kind of clicked through options without selecting my subclass. So
yeah.
I've corrected it now so that I'm a arcane trickster.
Love that. Great job, Cal. Apparently all the cost. Yeah, they do. They cost a bunch.
Shut the $100.
$100. Yeah, it's about £80 for us.
That's insane for Street Fighter costumes.
Yeah, but that's if you want to get all of them. I only bought a few. I bought a few of them, and I bought the Fighters Pass. I'm definitely buying
the Fighters Pass makes sense because that's just all of the new DLC characters, isn't it?
No. The Fighters Pass is the one. It comes with all the stuff you want for what do we call it? You know, like the seasonal
season pass.
No, the seasonal extras. You know, like they have a battle board as well now. You know, like Fortnite.
Nope.
Basically, it's how you're going to get all the Spike's family stuff when that comes out in February.
That makes sense. Sorry, you failed roping Kyle into being a DM. He just said join a game on Friday at GR. I started thinking about running a campaign the other day, and then I remembered again.
You're no good at it.
No, it's just. It's brain space. I can't, like, nowadays I can't concentrate for long. That wasn't meant to happen. Nowadays I can't concentrate for long enough to read a source book, let alone remember all of the shit and, you know.
That's why I just made shit up.
Yeah. Resistant man, don't do it. We'll find someone ultimately.
Yeah, I was going to say, why you ask Elliot? He's really good at running he's really good at being a dungeon master.
If you want to. We're looking for someone in person, ideally, though, because I can't play online.
Yeah, he's Elliot's willing to travel for almost anything I ask him to, and I ask him to do some stupid shit.
That's true. But you also pay him. I would not be paying Elliot. Unless it's in sexual favours.
For the last time, Ren, I'm trying not to get sued here. Oh, hang on. I think it's the other way I need to go this time. Fuck.
Ooh, get it.
You're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls.
Well, we've got some new spoilers for. Okay, so also, it would be a pre-con, but yeah, I'm willing to try DMing again. Whatever, man. If you want to go for it, I'm down to try. I'm down to play. So Rose Noble, you know, Donna's daughter.
Yeah.
She also has a card in the new Secret Lair. Whenever you cast a Doctor spell or a creature spell with Doctor's Companion, draw a card, and it also has Doctor's Companion. And it has Ward 2, 4 mana 2/3. Also, there's something called the Celestial Toymaker. I don't know what that is. I don't think we've been introduced
Isn't
to
it
it
a Glory Hammer song?
Could be. It sounds like it could be. Whenever the Celestial Toymaker attacks, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile any number of them in a face-down pile and the rest in a face-up pile. Defending player chooses one of the piles. Put that pile into your hand. Don't put the player into your hand. I think that's illegal. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses 2 life for each spell or ability that causes one or more players to guess or to group cards or permanents into a pile this turn. That is incredibly niche.
Okay, so we've got to do this in a way that means I end with that one by the door, because as soon as I step on another one, the light turns off.
Ah. Oh, is this just... Yeah, so you want the last one to be the one by the door. That makes sense. You can do this. That is such a niche one. Like, forces a player to guess or to separate cards into 2 piles. So what you're looking to do is play cards like Fact or Fiction.
Oh yeah, it's not like Commander players do that sort of shit all the time.
No, it's just such a mad niche one. I've never thought of that as a thing.
Got it. Alright, so how many left? Let's see. 2 more power cells, because the third one is for getting all the scout flies.
Yep.
And 1 more scout fly to get, and 61 more precursor orbs.
Okay.
We're going to be here a while.
Also, I think I told you what the next magic set is.
It's Assassin's Creed. Is it full out Assassin's Creed next?
The actual set that they're doing is
That's the funny one this time. Oh, I don't even get a funny one.
Murders at Markov Manor. So this is the one where they're going to be doing the Cluedo crossover.
Love it.
It's a murder mystery set on Ravnica in Soren's house. So they've just started spoilers for that. Oh, Lightning Helix reprint. Wow, in Pioneer. Damn, that's sick.
Wow.
Wow. That is very cool.
Elliott's saying, oh yeah, I heard about that one.
The next one after that, Elliot, is what's it called?
When are we getting to Final Fantasy?
I don't know when those secret layers are coming out. They'll be at some point. That might be the next non-standard set. Sorry, I was on about the next standard set, but they are definitely doing Ravnica Remastered very soon, I think.
Even the card games are getting unnecessary remasters.
Also, well, I mean, I'd argue that there's a difference in physical card games because there are reprints which might be more.
Yeah, there obviously is a difference. And I actually like a lot of the remasters of a game because it means it's more accessible.
It's all good.
Ow, 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 ow.
I wasn't specific enough.
Yeah, when's that ever been a problem for you?
A lot. General answer or a specific answer?
A lot.
It depends.
Must be a day ending with Y.
Maybe I'll just be French for the day.
I knew you could not keep it up.
I wouldn't want to.
I got another power set. Why am I still doing this?
I don't know why you started.
I even sort of did it a bit there. Right, I just want to scout eyes. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch. No, I missed one!
You have to go all the way back up. You might as well just die. Yeah, good idea.
Just kill myself on purpose.
So one of the forthcoming sets is...
bullshit.
Probably. It's sort of like an anthropomorphic animal plane, so all of the inhabitants...
What, the furries?
Yes. Not that they don't have enough bait in Magic.
But we actually... Less furries than I was expecting at MGM. I spotted about 4.
There was a fair amount at Liverpool Comic Con.
Saw someone dressed as Amy Rose.
Oh, I will have the last month's pie then, thank you, Cal. Seeing as you will not stop asking me.
I'm glad, because it means I won't consume it now, and I consume way too many of those things.
Mood. Did I tell you I met someone I diagnosed at Comic Con?
Yeah, I think you did. Was it? No, I can't actually say who was it, because you can't give out the name.
I can tell you who they were cosplaying.
No, you can't do that. That's technically a GDPR violation if you do.
Never mind then.
The GDPR violation. Mark had to. You'll never see me and Joe's Metal Gear Solid playthrough because Mark gave away personal details online.
Mark.
So we had to delete it because I was like, I cannot have someone's there was enough there that you might have been able to figure something out, and it was information I didn't really want out there, even if you couldn't identify that person.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Fuck, I missed one. Right. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Can I die already, please? Thank you very much.
And Tom, of course, says, I'm excited for the rootinest, tootinest set we've ever gotten. Presumably referring to the Wild West set that we're getting very soon as well.
We're doing Wild West as well?
Yeah. We'll make that 5 since you were there as well, Cal. Says Ruth.
Don't mess with us because we're in the Wild Wild West.
And also said, Elliot said, we met someone who used to go to Vakken.
Yeah, they were at the MCO, because I said in passing, this is like Vakken except without the mud.
Oh, and did someone talk about that too?
Yeah.
Wow! That's so fun. What a conversation starter.
Twisted conversation starter. Bow, bow, bow.
Okay, so they're bringing Investigate back for the next set.
I like that mechanic.
Here's a card. 3 mana, 2/4 vigilance with flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. That was a person running a stand.
Yeah.
When I was helping Claire at the stand at her market at Comic Con, there was a guy who went to like a personal meet and greet with Dave Mustaine and Megadeth.
I'm so sorry.
I was just incredibly jealous.
Fuck! Ass! Tit wanking! Fuck!
I know you guys use Apple Music for some godforsaken reason, but does that give you like...
Hang on. Fuck. What do you mean for some godforsaken reason? Fuck you.
Does that give you a breakdown of how much you've listened to certain bands each year?
No, not as well as Spotify's one does.
Yeah.
Where we found out that Reese has listened to Sabaton more than any other band.
Oh, really? Mine was, I was in the top 4% of listeners for Megadeth this year. Claire was in the top 1% for Twice, which is the K-pop group. Oh, you use Spotify, don't you? Yeah, tell me yours, Reese. I'm interested in who you were listening to. And also, fucking Ebony, top 0.5 listeners, 0.5% of listeners for Taylor Swift. No further discussion.
I think I'd probably be the top 4 listeners. If I'd been on Spotify, I think I would have been the high listener count for Glory Hammer.
Tom's top 4 of his top 5 tracks were from the Bocce the Rock soundtrack.
Nice.
Were they your most listened artists, Tom? I'm sorry, I hope you don't mind me divulging that information.
Incidentally,
You're among friends.
Incidentally, I might ask you to put me in touch with Tom at some point for if I need, or I might, if he's spectating, I might say, do you mind giving me a practice match before I go and do this one, because I'm about to face some tough players
here.
here.
Well done. I can pass you his Discord.
Maybe, I'll see how I feel down the line, because I'm going to enter a couple more tournaments before I go there. I'm entering one in Manchester.
0.05% of listeners, that's insane. That's literally like that's like 1 in 2,000, right?
I think so.
1 in every 2,000 listeners has listened to as much Bocce the Rock as you have.
I really hope I don't have to redo this section. Dead. I really suck at this.
I likely would have been in the top 5% of people who listened to All For Metal this year. That was basically my comfort album this year. I listened to a little bit more of them actually. I sent you my breakdown run. I mean, hell yeah. You and me were probably there together, to be honest, Reese. I've gotten into a band called Midnight. Do you know them?
Not so well.
Imagine Motorhead like instruments, but with like black metal vocals. Very weird.
Fucking ass!
Very weird combination, but fun. Ooh, new Aurelia as well. Haven't we? New Ragdos. Yeah. Boring effect.
That's what the initial title for our streams was.
No, very boring effect. So many of your top 5 most listened to songs were Gundam OPs, Reese. Right, Aurelia says, whenever Flying Vigilance Haste, 5 mana 4/4. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, it deals 3 damage to each of your opponents and you gain 3 life. Whoopee! Ah, there was a level like
Shit!
There was a level like this in Crash Bandicoot to Insanity.
You really want to remind me of that game right now?
Actually, none of this here. It said 3 were from Beyblade anime. Hell yeah, Reese!
Fucking turd! I'm surprised it wasn't covers of Hey Digimon.
I love Linkin Park in number 3 and Sega Sound Team in number 4. Reese, that's brilliant. If I remember correctly, my top song was that band from Bocce the Rock as well, which was how many minutes? 767 listens in 1 year. A number that concerns me since it was actually one song from that entire album. It is very impressive, Tom. What was mine most listened to, actually? I think mine was If You Have Ghosts by Ghost, actually.
Well, you can say anything you want, and you can do anything you want to do.
If You Have Ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, the moon to the left is a part of it's part of my soul.
Okay, hey Ren, by the way,
part of it is me.
There was a
shit.
Oh fuck!
Go on, sorry.
There was a main event in NXT, the wrestling company, and they were doing the hype package for the match: Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura. If you want to look this up.
Yeah.
And the song they used for it was Square Hammer.
Ah, no way.
Which I thought, and I was like, wait, there's a large Christian audience for WWE, and they just cut out the bit where they sing, "Are you ready to swear?" Right? They cut out the part with "Before the Devil."
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
Right. Top artists.
All I can say is Ghost. If you want to ban like
This is very standard for me, actually. Megadeth, Iron Maiden, Amon Amarth, Sabaton, and Nightwish were my top 5.
Fuck, I missed that jump.
And then my most listened to podcast was the karate institution that I'm a part of. It was their podcast.
The only podcasts I listen really much to, the only podcasts I really listen to are
Anime Amigos.
Anime Amigos, the stuff on the Professional Professional, the stuff on Spawn Waves channel, so Spawncast, mainly Spawncast, a little bit of Game and Talk, but I also listen to but mostly Direct Xbox.
Yeah.
And Nate the Hates podcast. As I mentioned earlier, I listened to his Game Awards predictions, and what he speculated about the put it this way, if his MVG is correct, I'm going to be less hyped for Sega's announcement than what Nate the Hate predicts it is going to be.
Why is that?
Because Nate the Hate's one is something I really want to obviously I have to listen back to them occasionally.
Yeah, but it was so high on my list since it was only this year that they released the soundtrack after all these years, so I was basking in it.
Always be in the game and keep going, step up within the ring if you dare.
Yeah, so number one song for me was If You Have Ghosts, and then number 2 was Beast in Black. Number 3 was A Tout Le Monde by Megadeth. Number 4 was Man With A Plan by
Kalani. The plan is to booze as much as I can.
Hey, I will leave this life.
I got all the precursor orbs in the Lost Precursor City.
Way, well done.
Am I done now?
After this episode.
Hang on a second.
And then number 5.
And that's the last one.
I Want My Tears Back. Just Beast in Black, Elliot.
Yes, so Lost Precursor City is done.
I'm still mad that I wasn't able to watch the Duel Masters anime that they came out with recently over here. It'll have been fan dubbed somewhere. I don't think it received any dubs or not fan dubbed, fan subbed.
I got the hiccups.
I don't think it got an official subtitle yet. So where do you need to go now?
Well, I need to get out of here. Yeah, I hate the new alert from Twitter sound. That's the update.
I did. Someone online described Ghost as Swedish funeral pop, which I enjoy.
The Chapel of Breeze.
Never really seen it. We'll have to. That's another thing for us to fan dub, actually. Tom and Reese, you guys can help.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Because the exit's now gone. Seriously, Ren, what am I going to do? The exit's gone.
Where's the exit gone?
I don't know, it's just gone. It's that thing that floated to the surface. It's not there anymore.
Come back to it. It might,
Do I have to go back? No, this is it, here. How do I get out of here?
Jump on those things?
I gotta go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah? Try that. Hey, I'm a man with a plan.
But why is the run gone?
Why is the?
I still prefer the taking the hobbits to Isengard.
It is best.
Guard.
Taking the
What did you say? The hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. The hobbits. You're thinking the hobbits to Isengard, guard.
So many spoilers.
Tom says, Ren, take my money, you...
Oh yes, remind me to find them. When am I next seeing you, Tom?
What?
Any more posts outside using the menu?
No, I don't think so.
There's a new creature type here, Cal. Detective.
Let's see... I've got to do this again now.
This is a fun one. It's. Oh, okay. Then remind me before.
I can't warp out using the menu, so now I've got to do this again.
Joyful. Remind me before I see you on Sunday, then, Tom, and I'll root them out. Right, so it's a 2-mana enchantment. Has flash. Enchanted creature. It's called Burden of Proof, by the way. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as long as it's a detective. Otherwise, it has base power and toughness 1/1 and can't block detectives. interesting.
Did you see H-Bomber Guy's new video?
Yes, I haven't seen all of it yet. I'm in the process of watching it.
Can I recommend when you're done with it?
Yeah.
Todd and the Shadows did a follow-up to it. But
Okay.
apparently he finished this thing in August, because he's criticising the same, the same video essayist who's been plagiarising non-stop, but he's also been getting tons of facts wrong.
Right.
And he did a bunch. He said, "I fact-checked YouTube's worst video essayist," and he's pointing out a bunch of the facts he's getting wrong and why it's important that it's highlighted that you get even some of these petty facts. It's quite important to highlight what he's got him wrong.
Wait, sorry, about H-Bomber Guy?
No, it's not about... H-Bomber Guy wrote about this guy.
Is it that Philip fella?
No. Philip was the first guy he mentioned on there. It's another guy. It's James... I can't remember his surname.
Charles.
No, he's just begins with an S. James Summerton or something like that.
James Sranko. I don't know. I'll have a look. I need to actually finish watching the video. There's also
the one I was really disappointed though to find out Internet Historian's Man in Cave video was plagiarised. I was like, oh, that's one of my favourite videos.
James Scrumple. James Sardine.
I like sardines.
Well, you like James then.
Shit me, the thing's disappeared part mid-jump.
Another card that I'm sure is begging to have a secret lair around it. Meddling Youths. 5 mana, 4/5 human detective. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, investigate. It's got haste. What secret lair do you think that would fit nicely into, Cal? Meddling Youths.
Scooby-Doo one.
Scooby-Doo. I guarantee you in a few years' time, or whenever it happens.
Zoinks. I'm definitely going with... as long as I don't use the HBO Max version, I wouldn't mind having Velma as a commander.
I can see them doing that. Apparently other people have said the other Internet Historian videos are also plagiarised.
Still, it got me to check out the original article that he based it off, so well done there, H-Bomber Guy. I'm out of here.
Bocce the Rock secret lair, please.
If I was going to pick any anime for a secret lair, I think Berserk is apparently the one that everyone keeps talking about.
Berserk would be good. What about fucking... Oh my god, hello, what's it called? Jesus Christ. With the noble spirits. What? You know, with Excalibur. Fucking...
Soul Eater.
No, King Arthur. Arthurian. Fucking, with Rin, and what's the name? Fucking Shinji. Oh my god, Noble Phantasms, what are they fucking called? What's the show called? Fate fucking Stay Night, Jesus Christ.
I was waiting to see how long it would take.
an aneurysm.
I was waiting to see how long it would take you to memorise it. That was torture to watch you try.
Awful.
I
felt like I was having a stroke. Yeah, Fate Stay Night or just Fate series would be really good for a sequel there, I think.
Have I got enough for the power cell now? There's less power cell in the villages.
One Piece secret lair, please.
They've already got a card game. They're not gonna now. There was a few things around that. There was like Lorcana drafts and stuff like that at the MGM.
Comments fucked up. Made in Abyss would be very cool. Gundam secret lair or nothing. In fairness, I mean they've done Transformers.
Robots in this. The BBC thinks this is Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's the last of them in Power Village.
The Last of Us?
Oh god, they showed off a bit of the roguelike mode that's coming. In Last of Us Part 2 Remastered.
Interesting.
No, it doesn't look very good.
One Piece TCG just had its first anniversary. Yeah, and Elliot concurs with Berserk with being well suited for a secret lair.
I would personally... The one I think if it's going to happen, I think it's going to be Naruto. What colour... okay, here's one for you, Ren. What's the colour combo for the Gaara commander?
Gaara?
Because I've got my thoughts on this one. I think he's either Rakdos or Gruul.
I think probably Rakdos, but it depends. Post time skip, it'd probably just be red.
What's the time, by the way, Ren?
Half. Oh, you got half an hour.
Right, so I might not get through all the...
You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with yellow.
I've been given a Hadoken! Right, so how many have I got to get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power cells. I know there's 8, but one of them's for the scout flies.
Yep.
7 scout flies and 200 precursor orbs. Great.
Tom's advocating for a Girls and Panzer secret lair.
I did want to see a great
King's Game secret lair.
I once saw a great AMV of Primo Victoria to Girls and Panzer.
I bet that's
6 of June 1944. Allies are turning the war.
Normandy,
Yeah, I actually know the
anarchy.
Overlord. See, I actually know the lyrics, friend.
Yeah, sorry.
The but I was surely with that one. It's Steel Commander.
That would work.
Considering that's a song all about tanks.
Or into the motherland, the German army marched.
That one got abandoned a few places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bollocks, arse, tip, wank.
When the wings hurt. Fuck's sake, you got me into Sabaton mode now. I hope we do get the rest of the Girls and Panzer movies English subbed at some point. Are they still releasing them? Also, the showcase treatment for the new set are sort of like dossiers on each of the characters. So, for example, there's Aurelia,
I quite like that.
and it's got like little notes on it and what they look like and stuff.
What the fuck just happened there?
Ah.
I sort of glitched all the way back here.
Oh.
Let's try.
Ah! Okay, confirming our suspicions about this Scooby-Doo secret lair. This is the dossier version of meddling youths. Chaotic, but surprisingly fearless, often seen in the company of a strangely intelligent hound.
Okay, Scooby is not intelligent.
For a dog he is.
Ruh-oh. Did you ever see the Dave Mitchell and Webb sketch about Scooby-Doo?
Probably, but I can't remember off.
It's the one where it's the housemates who are organising their parties. They've got to bring along
oh yeah,
Daphne and Belle. So yeah, but they might bring their mate Shaggy. I mean, what? He's clearly got some issues if he's calling himself Shaggy. So, I think that dog was abused, like, because a guy came in at a Halloween party at Jessie's, you know, the person who owns the old abandoned amusement park. She came in dressed as a ghost, and the dog flew into his hat, flew in his arm. That, I thought it was going to shit itself. Why am I so useless at this game tonight?
Oh. Wait, tonight? Tonight.
Sorry, you had a song with Tonight in it, and you went for that one rather than Genesis. Tonight, tonight, tonight.
Evidently. Oh.
Fucking does that count as getting the precursor orb?
I don't know. It wasn't going in.
That's what she said.
The orb did not go in.
That's what Gwyneth Paltrow said. Seriously, some of the shit that's on her website.
No.
Well, we can't say we are young because I'm 33 and you're. Actually, no, you can count on that one.
It looks like the Cluedo. Oh, more bands have been announced. Oh yeah, Dragon Force is one of them.
Yeah.
Who else? Flogging Molly. I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Testament as well.
Yeah, that's the one Andy's most excited for.
Yeah. What is this? Is this a different form of eco? Oh yeah, shit, that's cool.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
He's doing it one-handed. It's more like Dan's Gadorkin. Yippee!
It's the most paranoid-looking frog I've ever seen.
So there is now an artifact clue equipment called lead pipe, which is part of the clue secret lair.
Oh, Insomnium were announced.
I've not really listened to Insomnium.
You've not lived.
Maybe so.
Shoot those rat nests to stop the rats from coming out.
No, you don't say. Daxter, feel free to step in before your PSP game comes out. Fuck! Arse! Wank! Stain!
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get change back now?
That one's still my favourite.
I'm gonna have to read a lot of these cards. There's so much shit happening in the new set.
Oh no, I've got to read.
Yep. It's also going to be the first set that has the new type of the new type of booster. So they're doing away with set boosters and draft boosters. Now there are what are called play boosters. So apparently you can get up to 4 rares in them, including you know, some of the mystery booster cards.
Yes.
Including some of them. Nice.
Problem solved.
Having to read is the Yu-Gi-Oh player's biggest weakness.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Those Yu-Gi-Oh players would be very offended if they knew how to read.
Okay, that doesn't work.
That's interesting how you meant to get that.
Sheer willpower.
I will guess continue to use those. Nice.
So problem solved, let's go.
The Yu-Gi-Oh player's biggest weakness was showers. Usually it's it's natural sunlight.
Was it Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh where they said
Say goodnight, Jack.
you're not allowed to throw over the table or a chair?
I think that was Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, I can't remember if Yu-Gi-Oh has the explicit need for players to be hygienic in the rules. Am I right in saying
there's
that?
a dress code actually for the Pokemon regionals.
Is there? Black tie?
No, we're not. No, we're going to a Pokemon event, not the Minions opening.
Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
thought as much.
But yeah, there's rules about like what shirts you're allowed to wear and stuff like that.
Is there?
Yeah. So yes.
If you win, Cal, you should make an interview about Hong Kong.
We are not going down this route.
Yu-Gi-Oh has the explicit rule of you cannot throw the table and you must shower before before a tournament, otherwise you get thrown out. Literally insane.
It's political correctness gone mad.
It's big shower cubicle trying to in the puppet master behind the Konami.
So we went from a
Big shampoo.
big shampoo. They got the cure for dandruff, but they won't tell us what it is.
Who is this Mr. Druff?
Is he the one who works for Mr. Kipling?
I hope so.
Do you mind if I move the camera again, because it's really interfering with the number of precursors?
Yeah, do whatever. You see, this is what happens when you start teaching the children about the gays. Well, they start showering and playing children's card games.
I want to stress for anyone just tuning in at this moment, that was satirical.
Yes. They had to make it explicit as many players didn't wash to put off their opponents. Oh my god, that's so good! That's like an actual tactic. Take any kind of competitive edge you can get.
I actually could have won in Dublin. One of my games, but
shoulders behind the scenes.
I could have won in. I mentioned this to Reese. I could have won one of my games in Dublin, but I let him do a do-over.
How? Oh really?
Yeah, basically he lost connection on the first turn.
Right.
And I said I wouldn't because he was much younger than me.
Yeah.
I thought I'll let him have a do-over because I saw someone else was given one by the judge.
Okay.
Earlier. I thought It was, but I should have actually called over a judge to...
Yeah, if you're ever in doubt, always call a judge. Always call a judge.
I think it was a combination of that, but I didn't want to be a dick about it, to be honest, because I thought,
no,
it's such a tainted victory then.
Yeah, and as well on the kid as well, it's pretty heavy.
So you get that one, you could say, like, yeah, you won, but did you really win?
Yeah, at what cost?
I could have won game 3, but my own stupidity cost me.
What happened?
Oh, I went a bit more all out than I should have.
Ah.
So I did Flare Blitz on King Gambit, and that sort of worked. That did work, but then he had a Terrored normal Blood Moon Ursaluna, which one of the new Pokemon.
And if it gets to Hawaii, a win's a win.
But the he had Blood Moon Ursaluna out, which was the new DLC Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I used close combat, knowing it was going to be super effective, but of course that lowers Urshifu's attack and defense.
Ah.
But I got Choice Scarf, so I've got to pick whatever move I'm in. So I thought maybe if I did Surging Strikes, he might have survived the Hyper Voice that came afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing I've learned from Magic and from listening to Magic players talk about, high-level Magic, is it sometimes you've got to, you do just have to take the chance sometimes, because you can play safe and not quite win, and in that case you're still losing, but if you take a chance and go for a bit more of an out-there play, sometimes your opponent just won't have the answer to it. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's what I tried, and it was a gamble that didn't pay off.
Yeah, it's still worth taking a gamble, in a game like Magic or Pokemon, Because also you don't know, that there's always chance involved. I'm right in saying that in Pokemon.
Sort of, but you can guarantee a few things. Like if you use you can guarantee certain Pokemon are going to be faster than other Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm
actually really looking forward to especially considering some of the leaks I've heard about it from the preview events that some people attended.
So what other vegetables will be present if not just leaks? I'll continue making.
I'm very, very excited for what's coming in DLC Pack 2, but
is the soup a leek soup? It's marvellous.
That's what it's called when the waiter pisses in it.
But it's got a hero than being true. I actually made the same error in a game of Magic the other day. I was playing on Arena and I was playing in the draft, and I had this card that it was actually just an outright misplay on my part. I was playing Lost Caverns of Ixalan Limited. I had this 8-mana rare that says when you cast it from your hand, sacrifice all creatures on the battlefield and put into play all creatures that were in your graveyard before you cast it. And I was on 6 mana, no 7 mana, and I had a 7-drop in my hand, but it also land cycled for 2, so I could actually guarantee 8 mana on my next turn. Very stupidly, I decided to play the 7 mana creature rather than cycle it for a land, and hope that I drew a land in the meantime, which unfortunately did not work, and I then lost that game. But I just looked back to it, I don't know what the decision-making process was in my head. I think I was thinking, I'll stabilise the board and hope to draw into something, when actually, I should have taken the chance that my opponent wasn't able to kill me on the next turn and got the guaranteed win.
Yeah, see, in my case it was, I should have, Tom will probably tell me differently on this, but it was a case of maybe, what I didn't know is that Blood Moon Ursaluna has ridiculously strong defense stats.
Yeah.
Even if the move is going to be super effective against it.
Yeah, so it's worth factoring that in. It's hard to remember all of this stuff when you're playing as well. You've got it's time sensitive and hindsight's 2020.
It was the heat of the moment.
Tom said, "This is why I plan on using Star of Extinction in my dinos. Wrathful Raptor will now deal 20 damage times 10, or 10 times rather." Deeply upsetting.
I'm definitely missing a few orbs back there, so I'm going to have to go back and get some of them at another point. Probably off stream.
Possibly. Got 15 minutes anyway. One thing it's also worth doing is do you record your games?
The Switch recording method isn't very good.
If Urshifu was at 100%, you you maybe lived. Anything below, and I don't think it matters.
No, it wasn't 100%. It literally took all of its health in one go.
Yeah.
But it was, again, post-close combat, Tom, so it's weakened. It's got weakened defense now.
Yeah, so probably increased the chance of it dying.
And it was a normal terror hyper voice, so that combination just
took you down.
Well, loaded gold complex.
But yeah, it's always worth looking back on games because even.
No, what I'm doing is I'm taking Reese's advice and making notes of.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Some of my dumb decisions. So like the other day, I was like, should have been a bit more defensive around Basker Legion because Last Resort is one of the most what the fuck moves.
And even,
can I point out, Last Resort gets stronger the more Pokemon are fainted on their team.
Ah, that's fun.
So so he did it. Okay, there was one I was playing the other day where I went, the guy must have hacked his Switch.
Right.
Because he managed to use an Indeedee to make 4 of my Pokemon faint, 3 of which at full health.
But how does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying, it didn't make any sense. I was like, he has got to have hacked it, done a hack there. Even with the sort of things he's done, so that Indeedee like made it more accurate because he did a thing where he swapped stats with Drift Bloom.
Yeah. It didn't seem to make sense.
It made no sense that Psych Up was that strong and it would one hit KO, for example, a full health Rillaboom.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck happened there? But
Cal gives Terra normal Blood Moon a 87.5 chance to one hit KO at full. 87.5. Yeah, so that's yeah, so you would have been.
That's why I'm hoping Blood Moon Ursaluna gets banned in the next regulation. It's the bane of my fucking existence.
So feasibly, close combat loses you that 12.5% chance. So
yeah, it
probably didn't change anything.
Hindsight was always 20/20.
Yeah,
but looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy.
You speak of mutually assured destruction.
Oh, nice story. Tell Reader's Digest.
What was I going to say? Yeah, even the games that you do win as well, like because sometimes you might not have realised you've misplayed until like it becomes relevant later.
Oh god, there's people again because make sure we're not boring Elliot. I am really I was to say we're not too far into Yakuza, but we're getting well with it.
Cool. Yeah, Joe was saying he's really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a proper good game. Like, I'm dead happy now that I'm gonna get to play Infinite Wealth on day one with my Game Pass subscription.
Yeah.
Cyber, how weird is it that a franchise that was so PlayStation centric is now starting to really make its home on the Xbox?
Yeah, I wonder why they decided to switch.
I think Sega just is trying to build up a good deal, and it's a mutually assured deal because Xbox wants to make leeways in Japan.
Yep.
Sega wants to, and I gotta remember Yakuza. I just mentioned this to.
There's more pigeon fatalities than I expected. Not understanding that.
Oh, one of them has a move. One of them has a move because it's a turn-based RPG where he was a former homeless guy.
Yeah.
So he throws a bunch of pigeons at the food of the opponent, and the pigeons attack him.
Right. Yeah, I don't know the first thing about the Yakuza series. All I see is really weird clips of the game online.
Yeah, we got to the bit where they had the giant, the men that dress as babies.
I saw one.
You might want to say anything in case you spoil it for us, but
no. Well, the clip was what was it? Someone put the caption, "Never am I skipping a cutscene ever again."
Oh yes.
And it was like some guy being taken to see like a Yakuza boss. And then
a go-kart.
Yeah, go-karts.
Yeah, there's a go-kart mini game in this one.
Weird clips are all the game is, says Tom.
Fuck you. This game's awesome.
Someone one-shot one of Cal's Pokemon? Yeah, must be cheating. I can't imagine a Balvin Catkinson gaming extraordinaire and lover of every pigeon in Chester could lose a Pokemon effing chat game.
I agree that I chat, but okay. Can I ask Tom on this one because I want to settle the point. What are the chances of an Indeedee without a psychic surge field? Because I put up Rillaboom to counter it. Can one hit KO said Rillaboom with Psych Up? Because in my mind, I just was playing, I was like, how the fuck? This should not be possible. Especially with the Rillaboom wearing an assault vest.
Have this conversation with any person from the street and I guarantee they will just like...
Yeah, this isn't why... Psych Up.
Is that like Psyduck?
No.
Is that related?
No. Incidentally, Gold Duck is one of the few shinies I have in my party at the minute.
Oh, nice.
I also got a shiny Drifbloom.
Oh, I like Drifbloom.
I got a shiny Ponyta in Legends Arceus, but that Pokemon's not come to Scarlet and Violet, so I haven't had a chance to put it in there yet. I don't think I'm doing this right.
Yeah, how is this? I don't understand how this is meant to be done.
Fuck this noise, let's figure this out later. Let's do the bird thing.
Yeah. Bird time. Time for bird. Yeah, maybe you can get on there, yeah. That is a status move that copies stat changes.
No, it used Psych Up to
Can you jump out of that? Yeah. Oh, there you go.
It used some sort of psychic move afterwards, but it was just one hit KOing everything in my party, and because it took all the evasiveness from Drifbloom that it had done.
Ah, Cal, I know what you should have done. Gotten good.
It's just like it was one of those where I went.
Psyshock?
No, not Psyshock. It was definitely a different.
Psybeam.
Not Psybeam.
Sean Beam.
Look,
Reese's Cup. Reese's Pieces. Was it...
Look, I'm certain it wasn't actually hacked and that someone beat me legitimately, but it was one of those where I went... But I was a little doubtful at the time because I was like, I don't believe, considering the way the EV and IV stats are done on these Pokemon, that should have been...
Was it Mr. Beam? Did they get you with Mr. Beam? Was that the move? I knew it was Rowan Atkinson on that other switch.
Petrol Pop.
Petrol.
Cheese.
No Cheezoid.
I think it was actually stored power. Might have been. It was...
Stored power. He's a man whose name you'd love to touch, but you mustn't touch. His name sounds good in your ear, but when you hear it, you mustn't fear, for it can be said by anyone.
Max power.
Who's this guy?
Dunno, but wake up!
Grab me much more little makeup. Tom says, remember the move, Cal, I'm begging.
Yeah.
And then he says, I don't remember asking for this much salt in my live stream today. Relax, Ellie, at least we're not playing Dark Souls anymore.
Okay, so here's it.
Tom asks, did the Indeedee have any stat changes?
As far as I was aware, it swapped stats with the Drifbloom, which, as I recall, it gave it a lot more evasiveness. But I don't remember it getting much power boost. That's the thing that bothered me. I was like, because I would have thought, oh, it got the power boost from the Drifbloom. Because it has a move where it swaps stats with another Pokemon.
That seems to be why.
It was so devastating because I'd been so clever the entire match and I'd sort of counteracted everything he'd done. I fucked up.
I'm not fucking doing that DLC. Unless you guys want me to. Stored Power's BP increases for each stat boost of any stat.
Look out, Jak! It's an ambush!
Fuck my life.
I think we'll be alright. You got the Hadouken power. Looks like you didn't need it. Never mind that, he still hasn't beaten the Nameless King. And I never will, unless I decide to play it on my own time.
Next!
God, you're all the way back here still.
Dude, do you have to add the word still to that sentence?
So likelihood is it was slapping you with like a base 120 stored power. Well, that's a New Year's stream sorted then, Christ. Do you really want me to bring in the new year playing fucking Dark Souls 3?
I think... Have we done Dark Souls 1 on this channel? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
No. We might have done one episode. 1 or 2. Not very much. To be honest, I still haven't gotten very far in Dark Souls.
Unfortunately, I went past a guy dressed as Hollow Knight. And... a bit unfortunate, I didn't remember... Because I went past it and... I sort of hummed.
Things are misshowing the pointless fights that no one asked for. Can we do Baldur's Gate? We might end up...
No, we are not doing fucking Baldur's Gate.
What? We'll turn off the sex stuff.
I don't mind that aspect, but I do mind the fact that it takes fucking ages.
Yeah.
On an hour and a half each week.
What a good pointless fight. Yeah, you missed that kind of era of our streams, Tom. It started off because I was dying so much in Dark Souls.
Cal seems to have taken a job from me.
I died so much in...
Turn off the cock!
Never do that again, Cal, please.
What?
Just that.
Look.
So I was dying so much in Dark Souls that Elliot started sharing a fact every time I died.
Because he was his way of coping.
Because I was just like I was
useless,
rubbish at it, and that was how Elliot was keeping himself sane.
Put it this way, I died less on Lies of P than you did on Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, but I died less in Dark Souls 3 than you did on that fucking Crush 2 stream.
Look.
Okay,
so I died over 100 times in one stream of Crash 2.
Under 90 minutes. In under 90 minutes, you managed to die more than 100 times. Way more than 100 times by my recollection. Elliot, do you have the number to hand, Elliot or Reese?
It was like 112 or something like that.
It was something stupid.
Because you're like, Cameron, can you please die so we get the 100?
Yeah, thank you, Elliot, coming to my defence. It was not a fun stream, that last one, though. Oh my god, I was ready to... 102. I was ready just to smash my head against the wall. It was because not only had I spent an entire hour and a half at the end in that last stream, the stream prior to that was also just me fucking running into this boss chamber endlessly and just getting absolutely had on. God. What a horrible time.
Yes!
It wasn't horrible. It was fun.
Can I have the words, who the man?
You the man, Cap. We've got 2 minutes.
Whee!
Yahoo!
Yeah. They had film not the week worst thing for your new neighbour to say. What days the bins go around here? My wife's body's starting to stink.
At least there wasn't as that bad of a run back to the solar sim. Yes, true. Yeah, it was literally just straightforward, wasn't it?
I will say, Elliot did not complain about my gameplay of Lies of P as much as he complained about my gameplay of Persona 5 Strikers. Or your gameplay of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck at the bunny gang again when they come back.
Pardon?
Yeah, there's a bunch of the gang wear rabbit masks in the game. And they come back a second time. And I couldn't use the chump method I'd used before, so Elliot said, good luck with it now, asshole.
We'll need it. And that's interesting, Tom. Have you played Elden Ring? Or Sekiro or Bloodborne, actually.
No, Elden Ring is the best one of the bunch.
I like Bloodborne a lot. I'd say in retrospect I like Bloodborne more than I like Elden Ring. That's because in Lies of P it was actually tough. In Persona 5 Strikers you were just being a fucking idiot. Oh, fair enough, man.
That was a legitimate way of playing.
It's 7 o'clock, by the way.
Right, let me dive for it. Let me get this fucker back to his nest.
The last Souls... yeah, I finished Elden Ring. I finished Sekiro. I finished Bloodborne. I finished Dark Souls 3 under duress. I've never finished 1 or 2. Dark Souls 1 or 2.
61%.
Very nice. Less than 4 streams, presumably. Hello. Nice.
Let me double check that definitely saved properly.
Please. We just looked at Total War Warhammer 2 the other day and then realised there's no way to redo the tutorial. So we just closed it. That's annoying. Oh, I didn't finish Demon Souls either. The things you had to attack were literally on the map and you never even went to them. Let's save this for another time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just check that this... Okay, is it going to load?
Opening cinematic.
Oh, fuck for that.
Cool.
Okay, we'll see you next time, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you very much.